while I was in the shower, the girl is like checking my phone. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your girl Benz. I'm back with another banger. I'm back with another YouTube video. Today, as y'all can tell by the title, this is gonna be my coming out story. But before I get into that, I need y'all to like this video, comment, subscribe, turn on your bell notification so you will be notified when I drop a new video. Not gonna waste y'all time. I'm gonna get right into it. I came out when I was a freshman in college. In my video before, I told y'all I'm from Carolinas. My family is like a Christian mob. My granddad had his own church. My brother's a Mason. My granddad was a Mason. It's crazy, y'all. Like it's really like a Christian mob, I promise. I'm saying, me liking the same sex, that's already going against everything that they stand for. You know what I'm saying? They looking at me like, what's up with you? You know, you need to, we're gonna pray over you, we're gonna do all this. I said they're like a Christian mob, but growing up, you know, I was always very, very masculine. I never was feminine. I never liked Barbies. I never liked pink. Anything that's associated with being feminine, it wasn't for me. Tell y'all a story. When I was in 3rd grade, my dad, he had to take me to school one day, and my dad wasn't really around growing up. So he had to take me to school one day. Normally, you know, when my mom is there, I dress myself, all of that. He dressed me that day. I'll never forget what he put me on. It was like a green turtleneck, and it was a skirt. But the skirt was like a dark gray skirt, and it had like the same green that was in the turtleneck. It had like green pinstripes in the skirt. I went to school. I cried. I just started crying, y'all. Like, I was crying. I was holding it in the whole ride, you know, to school. All day when I got there, and the teacher come over, she's like, what's wrong? You know, what's wrong? And I told her, I was like, I don't want to wear this. I don't want to wear this. She had to call my dad. He came back to the school. He took me home. He was just like, you know, what do you want to wear? And so I went home and picked out my own clothes, went back to school, and that was the end of that. But I feel like right then and there, it should have been like a sign, something. There's no way you telling me that your kid goes to school and cries. I never like cried. Goes to school and cries until you come and get her to tell you that she doesn't want to wear the clothes that you have her in. They would just say I'm a tomboy, you know, that type of thing. When I did have to get dressed up, it was normally for church. When I say church, I mean like we would go to prayer meeting and Bible study and revival and choir rehearsal, and we was in church. You know what I'm saying? So that's the few times where I actually had to put on skirts and, you know, stuff like that. There was a point in time where I actually like tried to embrace it. I tried to like get into it, and it just wasn't for me, you know? It just wasn't for me. Anyway, I come out my freshman year in college. Did it very subtle. I started like posting the girl that I was with at the time. And I don't even know if y'all really consider this a relationship. It was like 3 months, but whatever. The girl I was with at the time, I was like posting her on my page on social media. And I posted it like knowing that my family was gonna see it. My brother, he calls me up and, you know, he asked me like, you know, who's this girl on your page? And so I finally tell him, I'm like, oh, it's my girlfriend. After that conversation, he goes and he tells everybody in our family, to the point where I started getting messages. I would be getting like scriptures sent to my phone every day from like my grandma or my mom or my aunt, or just like different family members. I would just get different scriptures that they would just keep sending me. Got a lot of phone calls, you know. It was just my first time like away from home for that amount of time. At the time I was playing college ball. I was on an academic scholarship and like athletic scholarship, and so it was a lot of things that I had at the time that needed my attention. You know, it was difficult. It was super difficult. It definitely like drove a wedge between me and my family. The girl at the time was super, 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 super toxic. Like, it wasn't even a good situation, which is why it lasted 3 months. At the time when my mom and my family would be like sending me messages, I remember one time in particular, it was my mom that was like texting my phone, texting me about my sexuality, about the situation. While I was in the shower, the girl is like checking my phone. Like, most of the time when you check somebody's phone, you check to see like, oh man, I think they might be talking to someone else, or this name doesn't look familiar, you know what I mean? Like, let me see who this is. Most of the time, if you check somebody's phone, which I don't recommend checking phones, I don't check phones, but checking somebody's phone, that's normally what you're looking for. She's reading the text messages from my mom. She's reading the messages before I even see them. There's one time in particular, I was in the shower and she like came in there tripping about like trying to tell me that I need to like check my mom. You know, I'm just like, yo, like, you gotta like chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to handle my family, and you gotta chill. When I finally broke up with her, she went around telling people that I broke up with her. She had no idea what was going on, but throughout the relationship, she was like self-harming. There was some other things that she was kind of like dealing with. I had a lot on my plate at the time, and that was not a situation that I needed to be in at all. And so I got out of it. Like I said, she went around telling everybody that, you know, I was the bad guy and I broke up with her, and she had no reason as to why I decided to end things. So thinking back on that, I think I still would have came out that way because I needed them to know. And I guess they needed me to tell them. Anybody who actually like paid attention to me and, you know, saw the things that I was doing as a child, you know, they would have known that obviously I like women, or there's at least an interest there. All right, y'all, so that was my coming out story. If y'all want to know where I got this hat from, this is actually an unreleased hat from me and my fiance's brand, For the Love of All Things. Unreleased hat. We will release these hats in 2022. I will drop the website in the description below so y'all can come shop with us. Please support us, support Black businesses. Show us some love, y'all. Please, please, please. We specialize in self-care and fashion. Like I said, I'm gonna put the link down there. Y'all go check us out. Share my channel, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Show me some love on YouTube. I'm gonna try my best to make sure I keep this content coming for y'all. And we gonna run it up 2022, baby. Peace.
Thanks for watching this